Alright, what's up everyone? It's Neo Spirit MT here, and this is going to be the first edition of Neo Reviews, where I review different stuff. And today I'm going to review a cell phone, pretty much what I think is the best cell phone out right now. It's the Touch Pro 2. I'm a real big fan of phones. I'm always researching and comparing the latest phones out right now. It's one of my hobbies. And what I have right here is what I consider the best phone out right now. And like I said, it's called the Touch Pro 2. And out of all the phones that are out right now, including the Epic 4G, the iPhone 4, the Droid 2, and all those high-end phones, I still think this phone is the best one. It came out early 2009, but I still consider it the best, and I'll go into why. Before I do that, I just want to show you a little bit about the box. This is what the box looks like. I'm not really going to go too in-depth on it because I want to save time. But this is what the box looks like. This is the Verizon version. It also comes for Sprint, T-Mobile, US Cellular, and obviously Verizon. Just to show you a little bit what's inside the box. This is where the phone would go, and inside that is a couple cables, the battery, an extra stylus, and below that is some CD software and manuals and stuff. Anyone who wants to know a little bit further about what's in the box can check out a bunch of other videos, but right now I just want to focus on the phone itself. And this is the phone right here. This is the Verizon version of the Touch Pro 2. Now, it's a touchscreen phone, but it also has a QWERTY keyboard that slides out here. And I programmed it to make that sound. And 5-row keyboard, so it has the number pad. A lot of keyboards don't have a devoted number pad here. As you can see, it goes up to the numbers and then all the letters. This has been called the best keyboard of any phone, and I agree with that. The new phone, Epic 4G, has just came out with one. Has a great keyboard too, but I still think that's the best. It has a power button here, USB charger here, as well as the headphone jack, volume buttons over here, 3.2 megapixel camera, as well as a this is a feature that I don't think any other phone has. Also, it's actually a speakerphone dialing system, so when you're calling and you put the phone down, it automatically turns into a speakerphone. And it's a great speakerphone because it's noise canceling, so you won't be able to hear anything else out there. And let's just get into the phone real quick. Now to start it, press the power button up here, and immediately it's going to go to the lock screen. Now this is the app lock screen. The original lock screen is a little more plain, so I downloaded this other lock screen that I consider better. This one actually shows the time, my latest appointment, and the date right here, so that's pretty good. It also has this image in the back. To open it, it also has the message and email tablet here, so if you have any messages or emails, it'll show a notification here. To open it, you just slide this to the right, and it actually glows to say slide to unlock, which is pretty cool. If I slide it open this way, it's going to have a different picture, and it's going to have the same, but it's going to be horizontal in landscape. So let's just open that up real quick. Don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but let's just go for this real quick. Great home tab. This is if you get the phone today, this is what it's going to look like. This is the latest upgrade. If it doesn't look like this, then you're going to need to upgrade it. But this runs the HTC Sense interface, my personal favorite interface. Sorry if the color is getting kind of gray, but I just think it's a perfect layout. First, you got the start button up here. If you press that, you can go to a bunch of apps. I usually don't go into there because I go into another section for apps, which I'll show you later. Up here is the tasks, so it shows if you're using 3G or Wi-Fi, it'll show you up here. If you press this, you're able to check the battery life, and other, as well as how much memory you're using on the phone. It shows the time, the date, the weather, the temperature. Here it shows the alarm, as well as your date and time. It's kind of blurry to see because the clouds are going in the background. Now, one cool thing about this is that the animation is actually the background is actually an animated background. So depending on what weather you have, it'll show that in the background. Now it's obviously really cloudy right now, so it'll show the cloudy background. But just to give you an example of what other animations it has, if I go to menu here and I click weather demo, it'll show you a bunch of different examples of what the weather will look like. So if it's sunny, the whole screen will turn bright. If it's raining, it'll have water droplets on the phone, and that windshield wiper will come out, etc. It has a bunch of these. It has one for almost any type of weather. It has cloudy, rainy, thunderstorm, windy. Let me show you the snow one, which is my favorite. Yeah, the snow one, it actually has ice appears on the corners of the screen. So I just think that's really cool. Let's go back and see what else is on here. Now these are the appointments. If you want to have appointments, you would have to go into calendar, which is here. And if you pick a day, it'll ask you to add a new appointment, and then you click add new appointment, and then you add one there, and it automatically, once you save it, it'll automatically save into the home screen. So you can save up to at least 5 appointments here, and it'll show right there. Now below that is some of the apps. Now it shows 3 apps here. I'm able to get up to 4 or 5 on the home screen, but right now I have 3. I'll show you what 4 looks like in another video. I just want to save time with this. But I can also pull that up and just save the screen as only apps. So if I don't want to show the time and all these other stuff, I can always levitate the I can always just levitate the apps, and I can go from sidebar to sidebar. So that's really convenient. Almost iPhone-ish, but I'm not really a big fan of the iPhones, but that's another story. So a bunch of these are just some apps that I put on there just for easy access. You can also save bookmarks for websites and just different options on the phone here, so it's really convenient. And we'll just push that down there, and the bar tab down here goes from right to left. So that was the home tab. The next tab is people, mail, calendar, weather, internet, photos, and settings. It also comes with music and stocks, but I took those out because I don't usually use them. If we go to the next tab, which is contacts, it'll go to all my contacts here. And since this phone automatically syncs with Facebook, I don't have to take a picture of anyone. It automatically saves their picture, and it shows me their statuses. So I can choose these pictures. I can save my favorites to which one I call the most, and I could put, and if I push it, I can set it to where it automatically calls them or automatically sends them a text or email. So a lot of customization there. If I want to go to all my contacts, I press all people here, and it'll give me a listing of everyone's name here, and it can save up to thousands and thousands of contacts here. If I want to, if I don't want to scroll all the way down, I can use the bar on the right and just pick a letter here. So that's pretty convenient. And on the sides, it has everyone's call history, the texts I've sent from them, as well as Facebook statuses. So it's pretty cool the way they incorporated Facebook with that. And if we get out of there, I can show you the next tab, which is text. Really cool text option here. It says the name as well as their text message here. If I put it in landscape, it also it gives me a better view here, and I could also go from the left side here. So if we go to the next tab, which is email, I accidentally picked that email up. If you go to the next tab, which is, alright, sorry, I accidentally got stuck on there, but if you go to the next tab, it's the email tab. Now this is actually a cool tab. It's kind of blurry, but the closer you get, it actually shows you the whole message here. And I actually have, if you can see down there, it says a bar which says the number 3, which means there are 3 emails that I haven't checked. And you can easily add your email to this. On the sides, it shows which email accounts you have listed here. I only have 1. But you can scroll and you can pretty much read the entire email. If you want a bigger picture, you just tap on it and it shows you the full email. I can actually make the text bigger or smaller by pushing the zoom. The zoom button is located right here, so if you push to the right, it makes it bigger. If you push to the left, it makes it softer. And you can also reply to a text here anytime you want. So that's a pretty convenient feature there. And you can also watch it in landscape if you want a bigger size, which is pretty cool. You don't usually have to open the keyboard to get it in landscape, but it's usually just easier that way. So that's a cool feature right there. And if we move into calendar, it shows you a whole month view of the calendar. You can pick which day. This is the month view of the calendar. If you want to get a week view, this is what it looks like. You can set it to any view you look like. And this is what the year. If I want to check all the months of the year, I can do this. Obviously that's 2010, 2011, and so forth. You can also do that in landscape, and it'll show you a different view like that. So that's pretty cool. So you don't have to download any calendar apps or anything like that. We're going to bring it back to month view, and when you click a day, it automatically tells you the weather of that day, as well as the gives you the option to change the appointment. Now the weather app is one of the best features on the phone because like I said, whatever weather it is, it's pretty up to date. It'll show you the temperature, and it'll tell you the temperature for the next few days coming up. And depending on what the weather looks like, it'll fill up the whole screen. Like I said, right now it's pretty cloudy, so you can see the animation has cloudy background. And if you go back to the home tab, it'll show that animation as well. As you can see, the clouds are coming up, so it's pretty cool. And you can add up to 7 different locations all over the world. So it uses like Google weather or something. So I can check the weather in Taiwan if I want to. So that's pretty cool. The internet tab is next. This is if I click this button here, it automatically goes to the internet. I have 3 internet browsers on this phone. I have Opera, Skyfire, and Internet Explorer. I use all 3 of them if I don't like one of them. This is what Opera 10 is the one I'm using for Opera right now. I just want to show you what it looks like. I'm going to exit out of there. Opera 10 is pretty good. It takes some getting used to, but I like it. If I don't want to go into the Opera browser, I can just click here and just type something in, and it'll it's like a search engine. So I just type that in and then press search, and it'll give me a bunch of options. That's automatically set to Bing, but you know, it gives me a bunch of results there. Or I can save a bunch of bookmarks here, so I don't even have to go and type in the address. I can add a website here, and it's automatically going to go there each time. I have it saved. You can save up to 12, and I have about 6 right now, and that's pretty convenient. So that's the internet tab, and the last setting, and the last setting over here is pictures and videos. I don't have too many pictures here, but the picture tab is pretty good. I can tap on it, and I could zoom into any particular image I want. If I want to focus on this car, I can just double tap on the car. I can go to any part of the screen. It's pretty responsive. Or if I tap on the left, I can send it as a I can make it a contact picture, or I can save it as a picture message. So that's pretty cool. The video and picture quality is pretty good on this phone also. Even though it has a 3.2 megapixels, it's not the strongest, but it's still pretty good. And you know, those are just some of the great features on the phone. You know, this is by far my favorite phone. I just think it's really cool, very well-rounded, and I definitely recommend it. It's definitely my top phone out right now. It just has a lot of exclusive features that the other ones don't, including the speakerphone tab, as well as the tilt keyboard, which I didn't even get into. This phone actually tilts, so I can actually watch it without having to look down all the time, because a lot of phones are just flat, so you have to look down. This one actually tilts, and that really comes in handy. And when you tilt, when you open the screen, it also gives you a landscape view of the phone as well. So it's really cool phone, and that's basically my review, man. This is the top phone out right now in my opinion. Even though it came out last year, I highly recommend it. And that was my review of the Touch Pro 2. Now, there's a whole bunch of other stuff I could have talked about, but I didn't get a chance to talk to. So I'm probably going to make another video talking about how you can get free ringtones without having to pay for them, and how to edit this home tab, because I can edit this home tab to look however I want. I can put the apps up here, and I can change the clock, and I can put the appointments anywhere on the screen. So if anyone's interested in how to do that, who already has the phone, just send me a message, and I'll make a video on that too. But this was the Touch Pro 2, and this is the first edition of Neo Reviews. Hopefully I can put up a whole bunch of other ones like this up there soon. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.